Alright, I'm doing the music industry as the Hunger Games Part 2. Today we're talking about Jay-Z coming out to protest Iceman. He came out as the fun police. He said, stop listening to that shit. I'm mad. The thing is, nobody's picking with Jay-Z. Nobody said nothing to him until years after he has been using his pawns and his minions against Drake and against Nicki. Just a couple of examples of why this is more so about an angry wizard being pulled out from behind the veil than it is about skills or rap or any fucking thing. He wanted to destroy Nicki and Drake from behind the scenes. He wanted to look like he had no issue with neither one of them, and they just was destroyed, which is why he hyped Kendrick up, got Kendrick on the Super Bowl stage. Kendrick would not have been on the Super Bowl stage if it was not for Jay-Z. He also would not have been there without a Drake diss. What the fuck would everybody have been singing along to with Kendrick besides that song? What song do anybody know off of Kendrick's last album besides that song? In reality, not anybody, but I'm just saying most people. Like, realistically, I'm nobody's fan. Realistically, I would resonate a lot with Drake and Nicki because I resonate with people who be mastering their own shit, be good at their own things, and minding their business. And people gang other people up to work with you, try to control you. And if they can't try to control you, they're going to destroy you. Or work really hard to destroy you using other people. I just resonate with what I seen happen to these people more so than them, because I don't know them. And it's definitely not no parasocial connection because I be forced to see this shit. Like when I woke up Saturday night, I didn't ask to see Jay-Z new lace front. I did not ask to see that shit. I woke up and I looked and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because Nicki Minaj told him to take off the lace front when it was the thick ass dress. And what he did was he was like covering it up on his interviews where he was talking about how since Drake was coming back, it shouldn't be no more beef. But he didn't have a problem with rap beefs when he put Kendrick on the Super Bowl stage to say that Drake was a PDF. Right? But the thing is, they just wanted Drake to go disappear. They wanted him to be so ashamed and so embarrassed of something that's not true that he would just disappear. Whole time, Jay-Z met Beyonce when she was 16. Whole time, Foxy Brown said Jay-Z put that horse on her when she was underage. Even though I don't think she mad at him now because he might still be putting a horse on her. Who knows? But it's weird. And I also could resonate with somebody who people will try to push shit on you that they actually do themselves. Like, it also don't sit right with me how Jay-Z was on the I Miss You video for Aaliyah. He did a verse. It was a verse on there where he missed Aaliyah, right? So how he do an album with R. Kelly and a tour with R. Kelly, and then Dame Dash said he confronted Jay-Z about working with somebody who essayed his girl, which is Aaliyah, and he still continued to do it. So which one is it? Do you miss her or you're cool with the man who married her when she was 15? Like, it really can't be both. So anyway, I got took off track, but that's how he came for Drake from behind the scenes. Okay. Kendrick, by the way, he looked tired as fuck. He looked exhausted at the Super Bowl. But anyway, I feel like Lil Wayne or Drake, multiple people would have been a better fit for the Super Bowl because people was more so entertained by that man Samuel L. Jackson being there, all the subliminal messages, and like the Drake diss. That's it. But how he came for Nicki behind the scenes is two standout reasons. It's other things, but I don't want this to be too fucking long. The main one, her house was getting swatted. She said, well, it was They were swatting her house. Like they had pow pows in her face and her child face. Okay. She went to the governor about the situation. Newsom, he knows Jay-Z. He was at Rock Nation functions, his videos of him there or whatever, which is fine if he was still doing his job. But she went to him for help about her getting swatted. He ignored her, and then he put her like he dissed her. Like he put a subliminal diss towards her online instead of responding to her and instead of helping her. This is the real life situations. So what the fuck? This is the type of stuff he was behind. Then everybody know Cardi B tried to destiny swap with Nicki Minaj. You either are a destiny swapper type person, so you support her, or you know what it is and don't fuck with it. It's one or the other, because it's really no excuse why Cardi B would want to work with Nicki Minaj, then throw a shoe at her head, then copy everything that she said, then have a funeral for her. Like, they had a whole funeral. Her, Remy Ma, other people came together to have a funeral. They was trying to bring a literal ending towards that lady. And it's multiple times Cardi will talk about doing witchcraft, spell work, not giving a fuck, doing witchcraft on people and stuff. Like, so
Yes, I had to pause it to do a voiceover just to be clear. I will never fuck with a Cardi. She's a non-black, anti-black woman. Okay? She said out her own mouth before she was famous. She said in the interview, she said she only dates outside her race, which is black men. If she was a black woman who was raised a black girl, she would never say no shit like that. Like, please. And then she called a black baby a monkey and a roach. Do y'all think she would call a Caucasian or a Mexican baby a monkey or a roach? Or the fuck she would not. So, for him to back somebody who is not a lyricist, doesn't write, barely can rap, was written for her, and has made anti-black statements and is not black but continuously says nigga all the fucking time. For him to back that just to spite Nicki is crazy. Then, even if this goofy did an Ancestry.com today and the shit says she was 7% black, she still wouldn't be a black woman. The same way, if I did Ancestry right now and it said I was 9% European, could I walk around and say I'm a white woman? No, bitch. If I did Ancestry right now and it said I was 9% Mexican, could I go around Mexicans and call them wetbacks and say, I'm one of y'all, so I can call y'all wetbacks now because it thinks that I was 9% Mexican? Like, the shit black people allow makes me feel like they like to be oppressed. But I think they know that. I think that's why like they like to copy black people but disrespect them at the same time, because there's no consequences for disrespecting black people. You can just say my bad. You can just say I got a black friend, I sucked a black dick, or my great 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 uncle had some black in him. Like, literally.
that type of shit is not even hidden. But the fact that Jay-Z would go give Cardi Imaginary Players, which is a song that's by Jay-Z. But at the time that I saw that she had a song called that, I didn't know who it was by. I didn't know that was his song. But come to find out, he he gave her that song. He backed her. He had her at the Cowboy Carter tour. Right, literally days after Nicki Minaj went online and said he owed her money from the title situation. She signed up for something. She didn't get it. It's not because she didn't get streams, because she's still out streaming a lot of people without no new music since like 2024. So yeah, it's just not a coincidence that the guy who ignored her real life situations, the governor of where she was or is connected to him. then he goes and backs somebody who is notoriously building a career off of going against Nicki Minaj, which is Cardi B. Because if she says she don't write, she's clearly not a lyricist. She has a hard time reciting the shit that's written for her. All the hype comes from beefing with Nicki, literally, and linking up with everybody who don't like her. So that's what I mean by the Wizard has been basically pulled out from behind the veil. That's how I see the situation happening with Jayz. And it's funny because YouTube is the only place that's delusional. Like, if you type in something related to him on YouTube, it's a bunch of like foolishness. Like, it's no other app that is that delusional, but YouTube is heavily censored. You can get easily shadow banned more than any other app, from my experience. But it's the only delusional one that promote like stuff that's obviously a lot. Like, why in the fuck would Nicki Minaj or Drake get in the booth to respond to a man who hasn't made an album or a song in I don't know how long? If anything, he needs to get in the booth. Like, are y'all okay? Like, Nicki last album, I think it was like 2024. I know that was when her tour was. Best Female Rap Tour 2024. Well, period. Happened in 2024, which was hers. Drake just had 3 good albums. Why would they get in the booth to respond to somebody who didn't even make a song? You gonna get in the booth and respond to what they say is a freestyle? Which I say is slam poetry unhinged. Like, no. He needs to make a song. And he needs to not use Beyonce or none of them kids as shields. Because in my opinion, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, when he had that case come up against him and that case was dismissed, soon after, Blue was on the Cowboy Carter tour performing every night, dancing to Luke Doo Brown and shit. To me, it just seemed like he traded her into the industry to be a slave to the industry as well. He traded her into that to get himself out of trouble. I don't care what nobody say, because they was on his ass. They was definitely on his ass at the same time they was on Diddy's ass. And then that case came, and then that case went away, but she was pushed out there, the daughter. Like, it's not far-fetched at all, considering he met Beyonce when she was 16. He told Rihanna when she was 15, sign his contract or go out the window type shit. That's what she said on Tyra Banks when she was 15. So, I don't know. It's just the way people support predators, the way people fight for people who have done very questionable, sick things. Even his connection to Weinstein, his connection to R. Kelly, and their connection to Bill Gates and Epstein. Like, I understand him being pissed that Drake said y'all was really island hopping back then. Then y'all names got redacted. But know how you mad about that when you were actually connected to people who do that, and you made a choice to, especially with the R. Kelly thing. You made a choice to be connected to people who do that type of shit. But then you tried to put it off on somebody who don't. So it's just a whole lot of projection and delusion, and him targeting a specific audience of sheep and people with evil spirits and mean spirits. You know, it's a lot of them. It's an audience for damn near anything. But yeah, I just had to get that off my chest. And then it's like they'll push stuff to the masses that they want y'all to be in their business, right? But then when you see shit that you're not supposed to see, then it's, oh, get out my business while y'all worried about us. The thing is, I don't never be worried about these people. I will click on my phone and click on an app, like I said with the Jayz thing. And this is shit that is shoved down people's face. I mean, this is shit that's shoved down our throats, shoved in our face. Like, literally, over time. So for somebody to have memory and have the ability to recognize patterns do not mean y'all are important. Bye-bye.